What's up, guys? Xraypc here, and I wanted to break down my Abrams game where I went 17, 2, and 31. I had a viewer who asked me, like, hey, man, I want you to, like, break down your games because maybe sometimes when I'm playing, I'm not really, like, talking out loud and saying why I'm doing things. I used to do that when I was playing Marvel Rivals, so maybe I need to get in the back of habit of doing that. But I wanted to break this down and, like, show you, like, hey, this is what I was thinking of, how I, like, why I was able to go 17 kills, 31 assists, 43k damage, crazy healing, and honestly, at the beginning of this game, it felt rough too. So yeah, let's let this download, and then you should be able to watch it. But yeah, I was, whew, oh my, bro, I was getting like some of these games where I ended up doing insane throughout the rest of the game. The beginning of it was rough. I think I was laning. Or actually, no, this one I actually did pretty good at the beginning. There was one where I was laning with a silver, I think, and we were getting destroyed for like. Or actually, no, yeah, even with this Mina, I actually remember. I think we were going against Goo Guy, and yeah, I was getting destroyed. And then all out of nowhere, I was able to just tower dive. There's a game where I did really good on Abrams 2. I might make a video on that one where I think I lost, which I actually like doing covering games on my channel where I lose too. Um, and it was literally a game where I was fed and he was fed, and we were both like punch weapon builds, tank builds.
Job. Do you ever have fun?
So much me. So I just try to take control of this right side because I know that the enemy DPS likes to do that a lot, so she hazes. Always go to that right side. Hazes and Wraith, the one with the cards, they like to just always go straight to the right side. Especially Gudu too. Gudu can set up easier punches than all the stuff that he sits on that right side. Make sure my OBS is actually recording my audio.
Good luck.
I immediately just go, as soon as I have 800, I just immediately go back. I want to get a restorative shot as early as possible. You either try to get a survivable item in lane, or you get, like, monster round. If not monster rounds, then maybe get, like, close quarters. Depending on your character, obviously. It depends on your character, but you always want to get something that either helps you sustain in lane or helps you farm as hard as possible in lane. Because you're never going to get this tower, so most of the time you're just trying to kill minions more as efficiently as possible, or stay in lane as, like, a tank. Like, I just want to sustain and be up front. Most of the time early, I'm just killing minions with like my melees. So she had the like, I'm like ritualist right now, and for some reason, even at ritualist, people are not good at stealing orbs. Wait, what the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what just happened right there, boy. My whole monitor just like reset. So it put my game on other monitor. Okay, we're back. God, everything weird technical that can happen is happening. All of the death. Okay. How do I full screen this? Spectre controls I don't know yet. But yeah, I just played to keep my guy alive there.
For the collection.
Go back for 10 seconds. They gotta fix that, this replay system a little bit. Alright, we went back 20 seconds because I kind of missed that when my freaking screen is all over the place. But I see her going in. I try to play this pillar so I don't take as much damage. I shouldn't have done that, to be honest. And as soon as I seen her missing that, one, I should have just parried anyways. Because it looked like she could have just, you know, she could just 180 and hit me with the melee. So then I would have parried. I don't know why I backed off there. I guess I'm half O, so maybe I thought I didn't want to get destroyed by the dude or something. And if I missed a parry, then I would have definitely taken a heavy charge and died. I could have played that way better, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going around. Did I not get that? Whoa, I didn't get that. Did I not notice that? That's crazy. See, like, even like I'm just watching this, and I went 17, 3, and 20, whatever, and I still obviously could do 30,000 times better. This is what you guys should be doing, is watching your own gameplay. Hold on. So all I'm trying to do is just like focus on orb control because this person was never helping me get orbs. So then I was trying to get jungle control, but then this guy started diving, pinging. So
I fought better.
the goo people can cancel their thing early, so be careful. They can cancel that and then immediately parry. So if you're looking to heavy charge melee, don't immediately just melee to knock it back. Like you could come up to it, light melee it, because that still knocks it back a little bit, and it messes with them, so they think like, oh, this guy's gonna do that. Or you could like bait and like heavy charge and then barely miss it, so that the parry doesn't go off, and then you still get really close to them to get his full damage, like shotgun blast and melees on them. That's what I learned against that one guy who literally like carried against my team and just fried my entire team. Like literally won 1v3, 1v4 fights. That's the baby. This was crazy. Watch. So they hyper dive here. I think the goo guy comes up the zip, and I could have. I thought he was coming up the melee. Oh, right here. I got hit by that, by the way. I could have parried from the air, and he would have stopped. I would have stopped that. That right there, I noticed that in game. I was like, dang it, man. Why did I just think he was gonna melee there? As soon as you hear the sound effect, you just spam your parry button, man. In certain situations, because sometimes it's literally like, especially in the lower ranks, like let's say 2 ranks above Ritualist and down. I feel like because I was the 4th highest rank before I stopped playing back then when they first had rank, and now there's way more players. Because I did that back like early, the beginning of 2025, like the end of 2024, I stopped playing. This one I come back now. And people were still the same, like in this rank, like people were still just like, nobody knows how to take orbs, nobody plays. Look at that, look at the mid buff up. I can't go for it because I'm the only one here, but nobody goes for mid buff. They have full control of my lane, so they could easily just run over and grab it without me being able to contest it, and they don't go for it. The other side is up. I remember I think I go for this buff, and I spam the other side like, hey, your buff's up. Hey, your buff's up. Hey, by the way, your big mid buff's up. And people are like, what's a mid buff? I don't even know what you're talking about. Bro, look at your map. So you can ping it and let your teammates know, because sometimes you look your maybe my left lane and maybe they'll be up in kills, they destroy their guardian, and all of a sudden they're still not going for the buff. And yeah, there's these jump pads here. They have the good side, so they get the jump pad, so you have to be able to win the lane, push, and then take the jump pad. Like push it to their tower and then take jump pad and go. Otherwise, you're just gonna run their mat slow.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah, see, they had the health one up over there. I learned also you don't always want to do a heavy melee off after full charging, even unless you have superior duration, because your stun even for a full second, it's like it's not fast enough. So you need the superior duration and your charge stun like at level 2, so you get the duration boost. So you get like 1.4 seconds. It's like 1.3, 1.4. That's enough time to hit the heavy charge every single time. Otherwise, it's the light melee. I mean, even light melees plus shotgun, you should be able to kill every time.
Mina Ha, rise up and take what you deserve.
From this point on, we pretty much just kill them over and over, I think.
Get at the shop.
Like, it's pretty much over. And in this game, and I'll just say it early, I pretty much am like trying to be a maestro for the rest of my team. Like I'm like hyper pushing one lane. I'm like, hey, well, you guys need to keep pushing that now. I'll boom. I try to push for the walker by myself, and then there's like moments where I'm like, all right, we need to do mid boss right now. We just gotta kill. Okay, this person just died. We need to push this person. Don't chase over there. Like we need to like at low ranks when you actually understand the game. Not if you don't understand the game. If you don't understand anything about the game, you should learn yourself. Don't do that. But if you understand things and know when to push, why to push, what. Like who needs to help do what or whatever, then you could like do some call outs and you gotta understand, you gotta work on your call out game. Don't just, a lot of people just repeat stuff. Hold on. I noticed that too, even when I'm watching like the esports side of this game, there's a lot of people who I feel like definitely never competed in their life. but you know they're good at this game, or maybe they came from Dota and never compete in Dota. They just played a higher rank and stuff. I notice that a lot.
Going to shop.
Why is my? Feels like I'm running at like only. I'm running a worse FPS in spectator than I normally ever do. I get consistent like high and max FPS in the game. I don't know why spectators work. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's so bad. I think I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video on the new character, and obviously since it's so hard to get that character, we're just gonna get. And I'm not sure if I lagged in that one. I'll have to watch my VOD back to see. If I can't just get the VOD gameplay, I'll just do this where I just go over it. So usually, for the most part, I do it in this order: restorative shot, close quarters, battle vest. Or I go restorative shot, close quarters, melee life seal. I get health or health regen item, and then I either go into battle vest or I full go into healing booster and then go into battle vest. And then I either get enchanter's emblem if I want to, or I just go straight into other stuff. Just get more and more expensive things. I don't always go into this one, but it just depends on the lane I'm going against. I don't think enchanter's emblem's always that useful. Like, if you're super far ahead, there's like actually no reason to get enchanter's emblem, I think. Battle vest is cool for the most part because it's because it aids a lot of my damage is coming from my melees and my gun. So until late game, like pretty much most of my damage is my melee and my gun.
You have been favored by the Arch Mother.
Be patient. They'll come.
Then I just go for the buff finally.
Our Green Walker is under attack.
Checking in.
It's like hurting my eyes, bro. And it's only at 80 FPS. I don't know why it's like my. There we go. Always roam as well. Like, if you're playing Billy, Abrams, Warden, like all these like early game to mid game characters. Warden actually is a really good late game character, and Abrams is too. But Billy is like, it depends. Actually, there's certain Billy builds now that I'm learning that I've been tweaking that actually are better late. But yeah, if you're doing like the typical like just tank and melee with some weapon damage Billy build, like yeah, you're not gonna really do anything past a certain point in the game. Everyone's just gonna get too tanky. You're gonna take like a billion melees and good shots and everything to kill people. See, right there, I should have light melee. I wasted all this time, like, adjusting my camera trying to hit a heavy charge, and now I'm getting, like, smack, 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 losing all my health bar. I could have either killed him already or been gone. Like, right there, see? There was no point to do that. I could have just shot him. Melee, shoot, shoot, melee, shoot, melee, shoot. Just, like, quick light melee. It's just more consistent. Because there's certain times, even if they don't end up getting the parry, it's still I have to like just like flick my camera around. I don't know why the camera gets all messed up in this game. It's like a bug. Here I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna push this lane out. There's nothing else. I mean, the other people push all the way to the walker. These people haven't gotten the guardian, so I'll just let them do that. Let me just push this all the way to the walker. Like, why not? Like this Mina. Like, clear the lane, bro. You're like the closest to it. Honestly, I think we just get this here too. I think they should have given us the walker. Yeah, they did. I remember that. I think this guy actually talked in chat. Wow, they just gave this to us for free. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. We like made them rage quit because we beat them so bad. And this is like the power Abrams. Like Abrams is pretty much always gonna win every lane early, unless you're like just that good at understanding how to counter him. But it is pretty hard to counter him. You have to like make use of like wall jumps and high grounds, and you know poke him out a lot. Like land your abilities and poke him a lot to keep him low in lane. Otherwise, like he's just gonna get that fat charge off on you if you stand next to walls, and then there's a high chance you're not parrying. And always get rebuttal.
I'm just sitting here.
That's how you beat Abrams. That's how you beat most of the melee early game characters.
Here I come.
Also in Abrams, yeah, Abrams or a lot of characters with their movement stuff, don't be afraid to pop it. Like, if you're playing Viscous, don't be afraid to just pop it.
Our yellow guardian has been destroyed.
I will endure.
Headed to York.
Headed to York.
One for you.
Is this guy doing good? Oh, yeah, he was. I thought he came over here. His punch knocked him into my heavy. That's actually pretty funny, dude. I didn't even notice that. That actually got him killed. He took so much unnecessary damage. That's actually so good. Right there, after he heard me charging that up, instead of trying to do everything in his power to run away, which I learned sometimes, there's like weird lag that allows my heavy charge to hit you, even if you look like you're at a distance too far from me for my heavy charge to hit you. It's better to just parry out of that. Honestly, sometimes it's really just better to parry. Especially if you get rebuttal. Because if you guys get rebuttal against a melee character, it heals you, it damages me for the melee, it heals you for the amount of what it done to you. And then it's on a short cooldown, so you can literally just parry, shoot, and like, you could like stun a whole team with parries. It's like one of the most underused items. Honestly, I really don't think it should be 800 either. I think it should be 1600 for how good it is. Like, that item is actually insane. It has like insane stats and everything. Like, I actually don't understand it. I think it has health and bonus health and melee resist on it, and it gives you the cooldown, and it gives you like damage on parry and everything. Right there, I would have stunned him and like just, I actually probably even killed him with his own melee, because I think, you know, warning goes with weapon build and stuff. All on green, bruh. Everything's the same color for me on here, so I can't even tell.
Walker is under attack.
So at this point, I noticed like my other lanes aren't doing that good at all, so I was pretty much just like trying to do everything. I was trying to be in like every team fight, and then every time we even cleared like 2 or 3 kills, I'll just go, all right, but he pushes lane, we need to push his lane now. Somebody push his lane out, somebody do this, somebody catch that wave, you know.
My power is only getting stronger.
That's literally the only way you're just gonna rank up. No matter how good you are in a team game, if you don't direct your team the right way, you're never gonna win. Like, you're just always gonna do good and lose all the time. I just went straight for the guard. At this point in the game, after like 12 minutes or something like that, they take negative 50% damage. They take 70. They have 70% damage reduction, and then at the end, like this point in the game, after like 12 or 13 minutes, they have negative 50% damage reduction. So they actually take 50% more damage. You by yourself on any character should be able to walk up to a guardian and then kill it, especially if you learn how to do the parry on the walker, the parry to guardian. Actually, even walkers too. Walkers take more damage from a singular person. The more people that are at the walker, the more damage reduction they have. So you don't want to have like 6 people at a walker unless like you guys are already like super far in the game. But if it's like super early in the game, the walker now is going to be super tanky because of that. So it's like, let's say you're like a haze, you have like active reload and a couple gun options, so you could just like kind of dump into it, reload fast, dump into it, or quicksilver. Either one. I like active reload personally. It gives you life, especially on a bullet-based character, because it gives you bullet life steal. I think both give you fire rate. I used to even take it on this guy, but you know, now you have the melee item, that crushing fist, that gives you ammo back. So there's no point to get that. They really wanted green, bro. See how now there's like low-key kind of coming back. Why is my FPS so bad in the replay, man? Right there, I was like, I'm just not gonna chase. I see a lot of people at low ranks just chase everything, man, and it's so annoying. It's like, why would you not get the paradox behind you and chase after the Gudu that you were fighting in the first place? Because like, yeah, the Gudu, that's the guy you're fighting in the first place, but he's in his ult. He takes less damage in his ult. He's a tank. Turn around instantly for that paradox. At least you get 1 kill out of that. Getting 1 kill is like insane. Like, you could still push a whole walker off that. So, or at least take most of their jungle and get ahead in souls again. You know, keep the lead. Once you lose the lead on an early game character, it's kind of defeats the point. Abrams is an early to mid game character, and then at late game when everyone has their builds and they have like curses and decays and slowing hexes, lightning scrolls, all these things that constantly stun you, silence you, like silence wave. They have all these things that just melt you. They have toxic bullets and stuff. Like you're just not gonna do anything at that point. But that's like crazy late in the game, right? Let's say like you're going into Victor, and the typical thing like at 40 minutes, like he wins because like even at 40 minutes usually, even the worst players will have like 85% of their build, and Victor with like 85% of his build is like unkillable. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, he's unkillable. Even when you do kill him, he has his ult that resurrects him. So you just like he's just gonna walk over your whole team. Boom. I just go, you know what? That rem's gone. Kill Paradox again. Down another person.
You guys getting the message yet?
Levels me up. But yeah, you want to end the game. You want to just do boom, boom, team fight, and then team fight and push something. Team fight and push something. Team fight and push something. That's how I learned this game. It's weird because in League, too many team fights sometimes screws you over. Like you should be backdooring and things like that. You can't really backdoor in this game as often. It's better to just deathball into somebody and then kill and then push. At the moment, you used to be able to backdoor when there were solo lanes, there's 4 lanes and stuff. It used to be a lot easier, but as long as you have the minions there, you could be able to backdoor too. It also depends on like your weapon damage and your like attack fire rating. Boom. That's another extra slot. Always push the extra slots. Read what they say. Some are like 1 guardian, 2 guardians, and then after that the 3rd guardian does nothing. Then you need to get 1 walker, 2 walkers, 3 walkers, and I think that's it. But I think there's one more that needs something because I remember getting a 3rd guardian, like the 3rd one of these turrets doesn't do anything. They get mid boss as fast as possible. Spawns in 20 minutes. If you have the advantage, usually by 20 minutes you should just instantly get it. Every 5 minutes is the buff. So I noticed at 20 minutes is the thing. We killed it. I go over here. The buff's still there. I grab the buff. What's this one? Movement. Boom. So that's amazing for my character. I get insane dash, stamina count, and stamina recovery. Boom. I'm over here. I shouldn't have went for that. You know what I mean? I should be going for lights a lot more. Because my lights still do a lot of damage. I have follow point and blank, but melee lifesteal. Like my lights still do a lot of damage.
Let's push blue.
Especially once you get spirit snatch and all those other things. Like yeah, your melees are still gonna do a lot of damage. You don't have to actually. I don't know why some people don't go spirit snatch on him because they go like these full spirit builds, but without spirit snatch on the character that's like melee focused. You know.
Our yellow walker has been destroyed.
I'm always breaking the boxes too. That's helping me keep my lead. Just constantly getting like, and it's because of skills in the game. So like, let's say late game, I'm getting like up to 100, but like at this point, I think in the game it's like 60-ish, 70. And it's not late game, it's like mid game. But games at the highest ranks are ending in like 25 to 30 minutes. So at this point, it is late game. They need to slow down just a little bit more. I feel like the best, highest tier game should not be ending in like 25 minutes. Like that's crazy. That means like that just makes early game characters the best in the game, and late game characters the worst.
Walker is under attack.
And die.
I think games should always end like maximum should be 40. Like I said, that should be the maximum limit. And then like the earliest should be like maybe 25. That's like, oh my god, we stomped. Okay, so now I have life strike, and melee charge. So pretty much that point, you're good. Like my melees will just destroy people now. You don't have to worry about distance. You have enough extra melee damage on top of your gun damage, weapon damage that buffs your melees. Or I think. I'm pretty sure weapon damage still buffs melees. Unless somebody can correct me in the comments that they haven't changed it in a long time, but your melee damage used to be buffed by your melee. And then they also added actual melee damage increases. But I'm pretty sure melee damage also gets increased by weapon damage. So.
I'm going to be holding on to a book for dear life.
At this point, I'd rather have spirit or gun bullet resilience as well as my other 3K item. I think I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Like get either bullet or spear resilience, and then my next item would be like healing tempo. And I feel like at that point I just don't die. Like right now, I mean I die because they're so behind. But yeah, they're 40,000 souls behind.
Drop it in.
This is where you need to end the game. If you're at 50,000 souls behind and you're already in their base, I've seen people never like just throw the game out. Like, bro, I'm in their spawn. Like, I'm eating all their damage. I finally died, but then I was like, oh, we have redo. I died anyway. I've made them waste ults and stuff. I don't know why my brain. I remembers. I thought that person was on my team. All right, right here, I started yelling at my team. I was like, guys, shrine, 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 shrine. Stop shooting at the freaking. They're all shooting at the skeleton. Like, bro, hold on, hold on. All right. This guy's shooting at it. What is this guy doing? What is he doing? What is this guy doing? Look at him. He finally went for the shrine. This is when I was yelling, shrine, shrine, shrine. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna have to talk to these people like they don't even know how to tie their own shoes, or else you're just not gonna win. That would have ruined the game right there, and they would have made a comeback because we just didn't end the game right here, and then we would all die. They would farm souls off of us, and then they would come back with a ton of souls because there's comeback souls. The further you are behind and the later the game goes, it's like later the game goes, more things are worth more souls. And the farther you are behind, like 20,000 souls, you get like a 20-30% boost. So like, yeah, they would just come back. So I think we end up getting wiped there because obviously we could have had both shrines dead and it killed the tower by then. But instead, no, my 7-1 to, I don't know what he was doing. Weed Smoker 420? Oh, okay, I know what he was doing. What is their 7 build? Am I tripping? Bullet Resilience, Rush. He skipped so many items and went straight into Leech. He literally went Duration Extender, Superior Cooldown Rush, Radiant Regeneration Rush, Escalating Resilience, and then got Leech.
The spirit urn is.
Let me know in the comments if that's a good play or a bad play. I don't know. I don't play him on that much, but I know. I feel like that's not good. Oh yeah, so I got Reactive Barrier just to not get hyper bursted by some of their spirit characters. And then Boundless Spirit because that's Boundless Spirit plus your 1 makes it so you could heal more because you're getting life steal off of your 1. And then that's where your damage ends up coming more later, unless you want to go like pure weapon and punch build, which is what I used to do anyway. So you can still probably get like damage from that. I think ballistic enhancement's really good. I think with ballistic enhancement you should be able to do that, to be honest. Because I'm pretty sure ballistic enhancement just procs off your 1 consistently. And so it's like from the beginning to the end of the duration of your 1, it will count for the amount of unique characters hit by it, so you get scaling weapon damage.
Where did they go?
Got him. His whole body flopped all over. Alright. I think right here I was like, alright guys, this group please. Like just
The urn is ours.
we could just end. I think I was like, I went back. Oh yeah, Urn got. I think I was like, you know what, let's just end. We ended up killing another person and one person one shot. I think I was just like, end the game. One base, end the game. Yeah. Because I think in my head right there, I wanted to go back and buy one item real quick, just to for sure end it. But there's just no point. We just end the game. I mean, there's 3 dead on their team, and their whole base is open. And then I immediately just went for the one person that was caught off over here, which I think ends up being paired off. Yeah. I was like, wait, you shouldn't have shot. I would have known you're there.
Mid-boss has arrived.
You could trick a lot of people, man. If you melee a lot in the game, you always get big melees off. Once in a while, that's why I say always throw a lot of lights in there. Because then in their head, they need, oh, I need a parry. And then you could just, right after they parry, instantaneously, as long as they don't rebuttal, just start melee spamming them to death. Like, my lights just smack people. Cause like, okay,
Headed to
imagine
yellow.
if I had actual Spirit Snatcher, or I should have by this point. My melees would be schmacking. My lights can be doing like 300, 400. I think I told everyone go mid boss here. I was like, just get mid boss and we end the game instantly. Like they literally can't do anything. They have 2 dead. Yeah. And then I repeatedly say it too, because a lot of people don't listen. Like, look. These guys at least fighting them at their base, forcing them not be able to back. Oh, this one is a lot better. This one's a lot better. It was just one guy that didn't want to come back. I remember one game, it was literally just me and one other guy, and we got mid-boss. Everyone else was just running around either at the top of mid-boss, or they were running around like on all the parts of the map. They didn't even listen, they didn't care. And we still got it, but it was just like, golly. And this is where we just end the game.
I don't suppose you're looking to sell that book you carry out.
Oh yeah, Shadowy's really good at this character too. You pretty much just fry anybody you want. Alright, I think I use it here. I don't know what happened. I guess he pulled up on me. Oh yeah, I heard him. Look at that. Oh my. It gives you an 8-second buff. Attacking or using an ability will end your stealth, start an ambush, temporarily granting you bonus fire rate, spirit power, and melee damage. I get 32% more fire rate, 35 more spirit power, and 25% more melee damage. All 3 are good on me. Like, people don't think fire rate's good on Abrams. I don't know why, because I mean, it just helps you pump out more of your damage faster with your shotty. Ooh. I didn't realize he used the second item, which is Vortex Web, which is really good. I was trying to bait his thing right there. I was so scarred from that freaking one dude who had rebuttal on the goo dude that just paired me all game. I was like, alright, I think I'm at the rank where I can't just spam having people anymore. And it's over. And we ended it by 30 minutes. I was like, come on guys, push, come on. Mid-boss, come on, let's go, come on, push, come on, let's go. Hey, push up that lane over there, we got 2 lanes pushed. Hey, do this. As Abrams, you should never lose the Warden. Unless he's a hyper player. You try to pop ult, you run at him. Just pop Shadow, you run at him. Life Strike, run at him. There's so many different items you can get that, and you can run at them. Life Strike and Shadow Weave are like the 2 different items you can get there. You get more damage out of Shadow Weave, but obviously you get like the instant teleport with Life Strike. Or like Life Strike, Phantom Strike. I think it's both strike in the name. But yeah, Phantom Strike. Phantom Strike, you teleport to him, and then Shadow Weave, you go invis, give him movement speed, and then you can just like out of nowhere tackle somebody for 1 billion health damage, and then just melee them instantly. But yeah, that's how I was able to get most healing, most damage, most assists, most headshots, most kills, most souls, and just kept the lead and just stomped. Didn't give him a chance to even make a comeback with all the comeback urns and comeback souls and comeback mechanics. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you learned something from that. If you got to learn Abrams, there you go. I am gonna maybe do more of these, especially for that new character, because you know it's so impossible to freaking get to play the characters when they come out. But yeah, I did this like crazy like spirit punch build with her and fried. I mean, I'm gonna show you right here real quick before we go. I lost this game, by the way. 12, 5, 18, 67,000 damage, by the way. This is my first time ever using the build. I was like, I made the build, and then I was like, I feel like this is going to work. This is my Billy type build, and it works on Billy, so I'm going to use it on her. Because she feels like this weird close range character that also kind of benefits off melees. And literally, I was fried. Like, I was literally like 1v3ing with this character. The only person that almost out-damaged me was their Fed Vindicta. So, yeah. Hope you see you guys later on the next video. Peace out. Have a great day.